Hello everyone, this is actually Teresa Rich from reflexologyuk.org, and I would like to just say thank you to everyone for coming on the line. We've got quite a number of people from all over the place, so I'm really looking forward to doing this because it's our first time we've ever had Mary Atkinson on the actual line on this webinar. But what I'd like to do is just get a bit of interaction from you guys, please. If you could just raise your hands, not physically your hands in front of a webcam, but if you can see a little picture of a hand, just to let me know that you can actually see the picture saying Story Massage, Mary Atkinson and Sandra Hooper. That would be absolutely excellent. So if you can raise your hands, that would be great. So we've had Angela Philpott, Esther, Jean, if everyone else can, Joanna, Jean again, that's great. So if you can raise your hands, if you can see the little hand, we've had Mary, McPhillips, we've got quite a few people seeing where the hand actually is. Well, that actually tells me that you can hear me, but it's not me doing the presentation today. It is actually Mary Atkinson, like I say, so you can all hear me and everything, but a lot of the time it actually depends on what your line's like. But I would suggest you also have a pen and paper at hand just to write down any notes, because there is competition that's being held with this as well that Mary Atkinson has kindly offered to. So without further ado, I'd like to welcome Mary Atkinson from Story Massage for Children. The reason why I actually wanted to get Mary Atkinson to interview her was to basically, I was so amazed that when she came from an FHT, she came to the Salisbury group to do an actual FHT talk on this subject, and I was amazed because what there was actually, I thought so many people do massage and they can make it really, not without sounding, they can make it lifeless. And what she's done, Mary has actually brought to massage, especially for children, along with her partner Sandra Hooper, they've brought a load of fun actually attached to that by making stories. So, like I said, without further ado, I would like to introduce Mary Atkinson, a lovely friend of mine, and thank her very much for coming on board to actually start off with doing a presentation in Story Massage. Just to let you know also that we're looking at the presentation finishing about 11:45, and we will be stopping in between to take any questions. So I'm just going to pass it over to Mary. Hi Mary.
Okay. Lovely, thank you Teresa.
That's
Hopefully everyone can hear me as well. That's
yes,
great.
we can. It's Mary's first time as well, isn't it, Mary?
Yes.
So all this technical stuff between us, and everyone's done really well to come on. So what I'm going to do, Mary, is I can really hear you, which is fantastic. So I'm just going to mute myself and let you start.
Brilliant. Thank you, Teresa. Well, welcome everyone to this Introduction to Story Massage webinar. As I said, it's my first webinar, so it's all very exciting. And thank you, Teresa, for making it happen. So throughout the webinar, what I'd like to do is to introduce more about Story Massage, its benefits and its uses. FHT members might have actually seen that it was covered in last month's issue of our magazine, so you might want to go back and have another look if you are an FHT member. We're also going to look at resources and training, and you're going to learn 2 story massage strokes, which you'll be able to use to create your own story massages. So basically, story massage is a wonderful combination of storytelling with simple massage strokes. And as Teresa said, one of the things is it's great fun. So why did we start our story massage project? Well, here we are. I'm on the right. I'm Mary Atkinson there in the orange, and my colleague Sandra Hooper is there in the white. Here we are working. Just going to have a sip of water. Here we are introducing our work at the Children's Complementary Therapy Network conference last year, which was really a very great honour. We introduced the concept there, and also we launched our ebook, which is a book all about story massages, which we've created. Now, at the end of this webinar, I'm going to offer 2 free ebooks, which are downloadable to your iPad, which have many of our stories, our strokes, everything you really need to get going with story massage. So there's going to be, what I'm going to be asking you at the end is, what are 3 benefits of story massage? So here we are, Sandra and I, we've been working together since 2007 to create the Story Massage project. When it really began was in 2012, when I was invited out by Kokoro, a Japanese charity, to work with the children who've been affected by the tsunami in Japan. I think you all remember that, the awful 2011 tsunami that affected so many lives. I was asked to go to work in an area called Rikuzen Takata on the northeast side, which had been particularly badly affected by the tsunami. In the area, it's not natural for, in their culture, for them to reach out to touch each other. They don't hug each other so much, they don't comfort each other. And the Japanese charity could see there was a real need for children to be reached out to be cared for, to be comforted. And they felt that maybe they could begin by comforting each other, and then perhaps it would follow that their parents would as well. So we wrote a massage story for the children. Here they are doing it. It's a story all about the healing power of nature, which we called The Smiling Flower. The story is actually available to download from our website, storymassage.co.uk, when you subscribe to our regular newsletter. The effect was so amazing. There was immediately, these children were smiling, they were laughing, they were reaching to each other. And what really, really warmed my heart was that they said, I want to take this home to mummy or daddy or auntie. And the charity we've now written many, many more stories for them, and they're creating their own, because through story massage, through touch and storytelling, the simplicity of it means that children can massage each other, children can massage their own families, their parents, and together there's a bonding which is so necessary. When Sandra and I came home, we decided that we really needed to make story massage more widely available to everyone. So we developed 10 basic story massage strokes, 2 of which I'm going to be talking to you about in a minute, so that you can build up a whole range of massage strokes suitable for children of all ages. So what is story massage? Well, here I am doing story massage on a young lad called Sam. I've actually become known in his family as Story Massage Mary. Whenever he sees me or whenever he talks, I'm Story Massage Mary, which suits me fine. He absolutely loves story massage, and he relates to it in a way that he can often relate to other things. So story massage is basically, if you imagine that your hand is a paintbrush and you're drawing a picture on a child's back. The stroke is followed by another stroke and another stroke, and you tell a story which is accompanied by the spoken word. Children who have ADHD, for example, can really benefit from this, because if a story is written especially for them, then they're going to concentrate on the story, and then that will bring then the benefits of touch. So whilst the child is sitting quietly listening to the story, imagining what's going on, then you're giving them the benefits of massage, of positive touch, which as therapists you will really understand. So story massage is done through clothes, no oil is used, and it tends to be on the back and the head and the arms, although you can also do it on hands and feet as well. It can be done in any position, sitting, standing, lying, in a line, in a circle. You can do it in a group or one-to-one. It can be child on child or adult on child or child on adult, whatever, through the generations. Anyone who has studied Indian head massage will remember the pictures of the families in the family home giving each other massage. This was actually one of my inspirations for wanting to get involved with story massage, because I really love that feeling of bonding within the family. It's very important that it's respectful, positive touch. So we offer guidelines for when to offer this as appropriate touch. For example, children should always be asked would you like a story massage? And if they say no, well then that's fine. They really don't need to be involved if they don't want to. It's very important that they understand that their body is their body and this is appropriate touch. If we're working in a school or another organisation where there's a no-touch policy, where children are not allowed to touch children, then they do peer massage. So they would be massaging each other, child on child. As Teresa's just said, if anyone has any questions throughout this webinar, if you have any questions, then please do ask them. So this is Sam doing massage on his mum, and this is actually on the left-hand side is the founder of the charity who actually came over to the UK to thank us for all the work that we were doing and the benefits that story massage was bringing to the area. Many of the stories are in our story massage book. This is the picture of it. You can see that we've called our project Once Upon a Touch, which is the idea of introducing storytelling with positive touch. And as I've said, there are 2 free ebooks up for grabs. If anyone can tell me the 3 benefits, well, some of the benefits of story massage. But what I'd like to do now is to look at the 10 basic story massage strokes. We have on the left, well, 2 of these 10 basic strokes. We have on the left the circle, which we call the circle. On the right is the move, which we call the wave. So let's just have a look at the circle to begin with and try this out for yourself. So if you put the palm of your hand out and with your other hand draw a circle in the palm of your hand. Now as you're doing this, what could this be within a story? What could this represent within a story? It could be the sun. It could be a planet, for example. It could be a ring. It could be children dancing. It could be a wonderful sense of completion. It could be done quicker or slower. Now try doing small circles in the palm of your hand. What do you think that could be in a story massage? Maybe it could be bubbles or flowers, or it could be clouds. Oh, I can see that maybe somebody's hungry. Maybe this bigger circle could actually be a cake, or it could be a pizza. So it could be built up to be lots of different things within a story. You can just let your imagination flow. Now if we have a look at the other stroke that we've got here, which is the wave, we call the wave. Now if you just do that in the palm of your hand, you can do it going downwards, or you could do it going across. Now what does that feel like? Just imagine, maybe close your eyes and imagine what that could feel like. Maybe it could be a river, or it could be a winding path leading somewhere, going on a journey. It could be high seas. We have some wonderful stories about pirates out on the high seas, or it could be, if you do it very quickly, it could be waving goodbye to somebody, or it could be the wind. So that's starting to give you an idea of how these basic story massage strokes can be incorporated into a story in different ways. There's other strokes, such as a drumming stroke or a sprinkling stroke, which might be like rain or fairy dust. We have a fanning stroke, which could be maybe flowers growing or a waterfall. So there's lots of different strokes, 10 different strokes that we have, which can be used in lots and lots of different ways. So let me tell you a little bit more about some of the benefits of story massage. Story massage brings the benefits of positive touch depending on the situation. This child is enjoying a story massage at bedtime, where she was a little bit afraid of going to bed. She'd been having some, well, like often, maybe children might be afraid of monsters or ghosts at night. and Mum is just giving her a lovely story which will help to calm her, to relax her. As many of you know, that when story massage is, through positive touch, there's a release of the hormone oxytocin, and that hormone is a very calming, nurturing hormone. Now, I've just seen that somebody might like to ask a question, so if anyone does want to ask a question, then please do. Now's a good time.
Hi Mary, it's Teresa here.
Hi.
Hi. Brilliant presentation, really, really good. We had some amazing comments back from that other slide that you had on, and some of the people put in wind,
Brilliant.
snake.
Oh, snakes!
Yeah. And someone actually put, Sue Yates actually said, I wonder if you could play relaxing music at the same time. Would that work?
Yes, I think that would be a very good idea. Yes, that can really work. Definitely. Some people also, if you're a aromatherapist, some people might, in an aroma stream, might put in a essential oil like mandarin or something, which can also be calming.
Fantastic.
So yes, you bring to it whatever you'd like to bring to it.
That's brilliant. And she's actually also said, and what are the ethics about doing a guided meditation to address child's fears with this at the same time? Have you ever come across that?
Yes, people can make up their own story. We have done that quite a lot, and that can really, really work, very much so, because the child is concentrating on the words, and the touch and the meditation work very well together. You would obviously need to know the child. You'd need to know what the child particularly liked, but it could well be done, yes.
Okay, cool. And Jean Heron, and she says thanks, Sue Yates says thanks. Jean Heron has put, just to say, an amazing idea to assist children's bonding, providing comfort and benefits them by giving them confidence and security,
Yes.
feeling that they're loved and are important, which is just lovely.
Definitely.
She's put really,
Lovely,
really good.
yes.
So we've had some really good comments here already. Fantastic.
Great.
Fantastic.
Great.
Okay, so remember, if you get any questions, we'll stop the webinar for Mary to answer them. So I'm just going to close this session. Okay, I'll let you carry on, Mary. Thank you.
Thank you, and thank you for that. Yes, that need for a child to feel special, the need for a child to feel important, to me is just absolutely vital. And so story massage can be particularly good at times when children are feeling difficult. Maybe when a new baby comes into the house and the child can suddenly feel slightly nose put out of joint, then that is a very good time, because you can actually create a story that has that child's name in. So whatever their particular interest is, I don't know, Susan goes ballet dancing, or Oliver goes to watch the football, and it can be all about that child. So it's very short and simple, but a very important way the child knows that you're thinking about them and they're valued. Story massage can also be a wonderful way of stimulating a child's imagination. There's so much of sitting in front of the television these days, or in front of other screens. Well, stories based on a child's favourite stories, such as The Gruffalo or The Hungry Caterpillar, can bring a great interaction within the family, and also make the child, enjoy it. It's fun. You can have lots of giggles and lots of laughs. Children like to massage their friends, and they like to also massage siblings. So it's sort of sharing it wherever. I mean, I don't know if you remember, but in the school playground, we used to do little bits like that, of writing our names on each other's backs and things. So it's not necessarily a completely new concept, but it's making it into something. So children can also be encouraged to take part in the storytelling themselves and to create their own stories, maybe with a different ending. So story massage can also be educational. Many children have used story massage to learn their letters and to learn their numbers, also to learn a foreign language. If you remember, when we went out to Japan, we did the story massage, which was translated into Japanese, obviously, because none of them spoke English. But we also did the story in English. And by the end of a very short session, because of the kinesthetic quality of the experience, the children had learned to say smile, they'd learnt to say flowers, they'd learnt to say sun, so they'd already picked up some of the language. In our ebook, we have stories which are based on walking on the moon, on rainforests, on winding rivers, so that it can be introduced into the school as part of the school curriculum. So not only are they learning, but they're reaching out to each other as well. And children will say how lovely it is to do something with positive touch, so that they learn that it's actually quite nice to be nice to each other. And for children who can learn this new skill, which is very easy to learn, it can be very good for self-esteem and for confidence too. In a school situation like these two children here, it would always be child on child. So teachers report that after doing positive touch activities such as story massage, then the children are much more able to concentrate afterwards. They've calmed down. So the release of the oxytocin through the massage helps to bond and to calm the children. So there's a generally happier, healthier atmosphere within the classroom. So it can be very good in the classroom as well. Also, parents say that they've created story massages around a homework project that perhaps the children didn't really want to learn how to do. Then suddenly learning can become fun. So what I'd like to do now is to talk about how some of the people who've been on our FHT accredited training have used our story massage. And what people say is that they can use it immediately, which is always good. This was a wonderful example of how story massage was used. I mean, people use it at home with their own children, within their own grandchildren, with their grandchildren, in mother and toddler groups, and part of child yoga sessions. But this particular lady decided that she was going to South Africa on her holiday, and she wanted to do something that would make a bit of a difference out there. So she actually took story massage to a township in Cape Town in South Africa, where the children have a really rough life, where much of their childhood is violence. And she felt that through story massage, they could learn the importance of caring for each other through gentle and positive touch. She took out the Smiling Flowers story massage, which we'd written for the Japanese children. And here are these children from South Africa, from a poor area in a township, in a school that is helping them to have some education. And we've had fantastic reports about how these children have taken the massage home to their families and to their friends, and what a huge difference it's made for them. So it always feels very humbling for me to, and for Sandra and I, to hear how story massage is being used. It's being used also in special schools for children with learning difficulties, for children with disabilities. We've even had a physiotherapist, and we love this, who is now puts story massage on a child's care plan because it's so beneficial for the child's coordination and communication. We've had a great interest from children's hospices, and we're actually going up to Scotland in September to work with a lot of the complementary therapy coordinators in children's hospices in Edinburgh and Glasgow. These are from a siblings day at a children's hospice actually in Guildford, and where the children were writing their own stories, the siblings, so they're the brothers and the sisters of children who are in the hospice. And they're talking about some of their fears and working through them through a story massage. It was a very powerful event where the children decided through story massage they could actually share with each other what they were feeling. So it was an event for siblings within the children's hospice, which worked out really well. And children do seem to be particularly good at giving story massage and actually at creating their own story massages. You can see maybe here on the left-hand side some strange kind of squiggles. Well, these are actually the story massage strokes. So we have symbols for the story massage strokes, and so this is like a shorthand, I feel like an international shorthand, so that people will know what strokes to use. So our FHT accredited training course is a one-day training course where we will talk to you about the various guidelines of using story massage. Important, so important for us, particularly in a time where touch can be inappropriate, is looking at how to make it positive, how to be ensured that it's always respectful. We look at the benefits and some of the many different situations where story massage has been used. We have a good look at the 10 basic story massage strokes, so you have a very good understanding of these. And then you learn how to create your own story massages so that you would be creating the story massage around whatever would be particularly useful in your environment. Sometimes people want to create a story massage particularly for a special child or a client that they're working with, or maybe they're just setting up a sensory story massage group. Story massage can also be used for children, and we have it's been introduced now for baby massage as well. It's very much how you want to use it in your life and in your work. We've actually had a lovely one as well from somebody wanting to create a story massage for a harvest festival. So she was so excited that her church were very, very keen for her to introduce story massage within the church, within the harvest festival. Because as she said, the churches are very often, they're not up for anything very new, so she was very pleased with this. In fact, also this Saturday, I will be introducing story massage for children who have come over to the UK from the Chernobyl area, which was affected by the Chernobyl disaster. They come over and they bond with, well, I'm going to put you back to a slide that's a little bit more interesting. So the children need to bond with their host families, and it's been shown that through story massage, then the children will bond much more quickly. So it's the third time now we've done it. We did it 3 years ago as a bit of a trial, and now the children, it's very much part of their time over in the UK. When they're coming over here, they come for a month to stay with host families, and it's been shown that if they can be in the UK for a month, aged between about 10 and 11, eating non-contaminated food, then their lymph systems will be much stronger. So we introduced story massage right at the beginning of their time in the UK. When they're coming over to a country where they don't speak any English, well, they don't speak the language, and their host families don't speak their language. So it's very much through touch and through communication through touch that they feel much more at home when they're coming over here. So now's another good time if anyone has any questions. Teresa, I don't know if there's any questions from anyone. No? So where can you learn more about story massage? Then we've got lots of story massage training dates coming up. So we're in Chichester, we're going to be up to Liverpool and Bristol, Brecon, Cambridge, Bournemouth. We're also very happy to come to your place of work or to do an in-house training if you wanted to find out more about it. The courses are £95 with we always do an early bird booking rate of £80 as well. FHT members might be interested to know that we also are attending the FHT Training Question Congress in Nottingham on July the 19th. So we'll be very excited to be asked by the FHT to do a presentation on that, on story massage at the Congress. So that's kind of come to the end of my presentation really, but I'm sure there's quite a lot of questions. So Teresa, are there any questions that anyone would like to ask?
Yeah, sorry about that, Mary. I was speaking to myself. I had myself on mute. I've muted myself, and I was speaking away, and then you went on, obviously, to the presentation. So I've got some questions here, and I've got a few answers from people saying what the 3 positive touches are. So yeah. So which ones do you want first? The questions?
Let's have the questions first, shall we?
Let's start off with the questions. Right, okay. Would you say story massage could be used for people with dementia? And that's Donna Cruz who's actually said that.
Oh, hello, Donna. I know Donna. Yes, definitely. In fact, that's really, really exciting. That's going to be our next project, is using story massage with people with dementia. We have actually had quite a few people already coming on the courses who are using it with dementia. And there's a lot going on behind the scenes with us working with people with dementia. It really works. I have a friend who has dementia, and I visit her on a regular basis. And I do a story massage with her. I do the story massage on her hand because it's quite nice to have the eye contact. And it's always about Heather going up in a hot air balloon and what does she see. And we have a lot of interaction and we have a lot of laughs. And it seems to, the touch and the story seems to prompt her memory. We also do nursery rhymes. I do a story massage through nursery rhymes, and she loves it because I can often forget the last line, but she will remember it. There's something within her memory that remembers the nursery rhyme or the favourite story, and that makes her feel very pleased and happy that she's remembered it. So it's definitely a really good thing, Donna, to use with dementia.
Superb, brilliant. And then I've had Liz, but I think Liz Sedwards actually put, and I think you've said this, but she said, how much is the training course and where is it being held? So if you can just repeat that for people, that would be great.
Okay, well, it's up on the screen at the moment. The training course is £95, but we do have £80 early bird booking rates. And as you can see from the dates, these are the dates that are coming up. Chichester in June, Liverpool in July, Bristol in August, Brecon in September, Cambridge in October, and Bournemouth in November. But we are also available, such as the Hospice Association in Scotland has invited us up to do a training especially for them. We'll also be going to other areas where groups of people have got together for us to train them. So we're always up for any invitations.
Brilliant, brilliant. And what would you say would be the minimum age for doing story massage for children?
Well, it depends. If it's your own child, you're working your own grandchild, then you can do it from a very, very young age. I was working with a mother and baby group where we had children who were, or babies were sort of 3 months old, and I was actually talking to them about the work that I'd done in Japan, and one of the mums said, oh, I'd love to know that story, I'd love to do that story on my 5-year-old. So I started to demonstrate the story massage, and I found she was doing it on her baby, on her 3-month-old, and absolutely loving it. The baby was sort of really enjoying the gentle, positive touch. She was actually doing it on her baby's tummy. But if you are working within a group, then it's going to depend really on the policy of the place that you're working within. It's very much, we feel it's very important that you always stick to whatever rules or regulations are in place, because we really want to make it a very positive touch.
Yes. That's good. That's really, really good. And Teresa Pinney, actually, I hope I've said your name correct, Teresa, spelt the same way as my name, which is unbelievable. Okay, will there be any training in the Thurrock area soon, she's put?
Oh, is Thurrock, is that Scotland?
Where is Thurrock, Teresa? Maybe you could put down.
For my ignorance.
Hold on. Oh, Teresa says Essex. We're learning already.
Go Essex.
Essex. How did we not know that, Mary?
My children would know it. Yes, we want to come to Essex. We really want to come to Essex. But we haven't actually got a venue there yet. But we've had quite a lot of interest. So, yes, Teresa, we would really like to come to Essex. Colchester is an area, I don't know if that's near Thurrock, but Colchester has quite a lot going on with baby massage. And it's an area we really want to come to. So, yes.
Superb. Okay, the next question from Gina Newton. Hi Gina, I remember you very well. She was on my reflexology for children. Okay, how much is the book?
Well, the book is $4.99. It's available through iTunes, Amazon. It's a book to download, and then it has videos of the 10 basic story massage strokes. and so you download it, but you do need an e-reader to download it. But hot news off the press, today we are sending off the proofs for an actual book, which will be published by Red Door Publications, and that should hopefully be out towards the end of June. Again, that will be available from all the regular platforms, and that will be $9.99 with some very, very beautiful illustrations and some more story massages in it.
Brilliant.
But if anyone goes to our website, storymassage.co.uk, and there's a tab that has book at the top, and if you click onto that, then it will take you to more about the ebook and also direct links to iTunes and Amazon and Google and places where you can buy the book from. So we've hopefully made it as easy as possible for you.
Fabulous, thank you. Got some more questions. I've got Genevieve. I hope I said your name right, Genevieve. She said, will we need to be certified before we practice? Also, will we need to be CRB checked?
Again, it would depend on the policy of where you are. You would always, whenever you're working with children, you would need to be CRB checked. If you're working with your own children or your own grandchildren, then no. Anyone can come on the course, but if you're going to be actually running and working with children within a group, then we do ask for prerequisites, such as being a baby infant massage instructor, so that you have some idea of how to work with children. Or indeed, Teresa's very own light touch reflexology would be a prerequisite for the course, which we've worked out with the FHT. So we don't actually train you on the course how to work with children. So we do expect you to have some understanding, because really it is CPD for where you're working, such as a physiotherapist would be working one-to-one. So it'd be okay to work one-to-one with your client, but if you're running groups to do story massage, then you would need to have some certificate in that. I hope that answers that question.
It's absolutely fantastic. So I'm just going to... Yeah, please.
On our Story Massage website, there's a link that says training, and we do list the prerequisites on that as well.
Okay, that's fantastic. And we've had a few comments from people. Some people have put answers already, but I'll do that at the end. And they've actually put, Simone has put a lovely, lovely love heart for you, which is great, Simone. That's fabulous. I'd never can find love hearts on my keyboard, but that's great. Well done, Simone. And also Donna Cruz has said, thank you. I'm extremely interested in this excellent presentation, which is great. And Simone's also put, it sounds fab.
Right.
And Genevieve has put, great, thank you, Mary, really good. So I just wanted to let you know about those things before everyone disappears. The first person that's answered to your 3 questions, can I read the people out that have put the answers to the benefits?
Please do.
Yeah. Okay, we've had Gina Newton. She's put the 3 benefits are: it releases oxytocin, promoting the feeling of calming, nurturing, and contentment, obviously. It stimulates children's imaginations, language, self-esteem and confidence through massage and positive touch. 3, it could be done through clothes and used as a tool to help children learn for exams and tests by memorizing routine. Yeah, so that's the first one. Really loads. That was put in at 11:22. Okay.
You must have done story massage before.
So that is amazing, isn't it? She's really gone to town with it.
Definitely wins a new book.
That's Gina, and we've had Genevieve put, story massage can help with bonding, increase benefits of story massage, increase a child's confidence, and stimulate a child's imagination. Help calm and relax. Thank you for a wonderful webinar.
Lovely.
Genevieve. I better write the names down here actually. Gina Newton, and we've had Genevieve Atero. Which it sounds foreign, Genevieve. Where is that? Are you English? I'm going to ask you in a minute. Anyway, Lovely name, lovely name. And then we had from Simone, she actually put 3 benefits of story massage. 1, stimulates imagination. 2, educational. 3, self-esteem and confidence.
Right.
That was Simone. And then underneath that we had Angela Philpott. Hi Angela, hope you're doing good. And we had positive touch, feeling special, confidence, improved self-esteem. Love the idea of using this on dementia clients and learning disabilities. Fantastic, absolutely brilliant.
Thank you, Angela. I think I know Angela too.
You know Angela? Oh, we all run in the same circles. That's really good.
Was that 4 people who answered?
It was. So we've had Gina Newton, Genevieve, Simone and Angela.
I'm feeling generous, so let's all 4 of them get their free ebook for attending.
We've got more coming in.
No, that's
it, done. Okay. Anyway, that's cool. That's good. So you've got all those 4. That's fabulous. So well done to Gina, Genevieve, Simone and Angela Philpott. Wow, excellent. But I just want to read, can I read the other people that have come through?
Oh yes, please.
Yeah, because they've made the effort to say it. Sue Yates says, thank you for a fantastic webinar. Love your ideas. She's put benefits as being child knows they are valued, enhances their imagination. 3, sharing with others. 4, educational purposes. 5, self-esteem and confidence. 6, fear or trauma. 7, helps in memory. 8, creates bonding with parents and others, making their own stories. And 9, can be used anywhere in the classroom, hospitals, special needs, learning disabilities. 10, cool, this is an essay. That's Jean, sorry, that's going on to Jean. She's put also teaches languages. 11, importance of caring for each other, morals, ethics, and thank you for such a lovely, decent and positive action. And that was from my lovely student Jean Heron. So she says it's loads of benefit. And then we've had Liz saying the same thing, and it's a French name, Genevieve says. Brilliant, beautiful name. And we've had loads of things come in now, saying thank you from Liz, Angela and so on. That's great. Brilliant. And Jean. Brilliant. So thank you so much, Mary.
Well, can I just say to everyone, we do have a Facebook page, which you can get to from the storymassage.co.uk website, and a Twitter account. So it would be really great to be in touch with you. And if you wanted to subscribe to the newsletter, then please do. But, you know, we keep our blog very updated with all the really exciting things and how story massage is being used. So do take a look at that as well if you're interested.
Fantastic.
And hope to see some of you on a training course.
That's absolutely brilliant. And I'm going to be a big clap. I haven't got any music to say clap, clap, clap. But thank you everybody for coming online. We're getting so many comments coming on saying, can you type in, Mary, your Facebook page and then message everybody on the chat site so they know where they can go? Because I'm having people asking what the Facebook page is again.
Okay, so
if you just go in.
I don't think I can do it.
Okay, do you want to tell me what it is and I'll put it in?
It's Story Massage for Children. Story
Massage for Children, and I will message everyone on the chat so just Story Massage for Children, that's your Facebook page, yeah?
Yeah.
Fantastic. So I've sent that.
And if people go to the website, then there's obviously links there to one on the homepage. Fantastic.
So I'm just going to do that for everyone because it makes it nice and easy. And what about, that's for Facebook. Have you got your Twitter?
It's at Kids Story Massage.
At Kids Story Massage. If you want to write any messages to Mary, that would be fantastic. So I've just sent that to everyone. That's brilliant. And I've had so many people coming in saying thank you, Mary. I haven't even got time to go through them all. But that's absolutely brilliant. So once again, thank you so much. And thank you everyone for participating in this monthly webinar with the lovely Mary. Really enjoyed it. We're going to try and record the event and then send it out to you all. Okay. Thank you, guys. Thank you so much. All right, I'm going to end the webinar now. Bye.